This will be me making the best PVZ cosmology scaling video node. I am using every source I have access to, and I can't use the manga because I couldn't get them, but I did get to mangas that are not translated.
The universe has its own space-time continuum. PVZ has a multiverse, which is said by both cosmic brainses and super brainses. In one of PVZ GW missions, in Plants vs. Zombies, parallel universes or dimensions are made from decisions. This is shown and consistent as the PVZ comics have a whole entire comic about how your decisions make their own parallel universes. There are also dimensions with different laws of nature, but the same laws of physics. It should be known both PVZ GW and PVZ Heroes are canon. Also, PVZ 2 and Heroes has a crossover with one other. Plasma P-Shooter makes the infinite possibilities of the cosmology. Again, PVZ has different dimensions. It also should be known PVZ has timeline, branching as paradoxes and time creates another timelines. This shown as Zombis makes a paradox as in the odd timeline cones were made in the Else Age, while in this new branch timeline cones existed ever since the Jurassic era. Again, the PVZ multiverse has whole entire different dimensions and realms. It also known PVZ has multiple different timelines to an infinite amount of timelines due to the infinite loop paradox, which would create an infinite amount of paradoxes. It's again consistent. PVZ has timelines. There's the dinosaurs dimension. PVZ also has quantum mechanics. PVZ also has the superposition, which can be argued to be the quantum superposition due to quantum mechanics' infinite possibilities. PVZ also has space-time relatively in, which even Crazy Dave even uses Einstein's space-time relativity to explain time travel. It also should be known PVZ has hyperspaces that are outside of time and space. If we use space-time relativity, this hyperspace is also a part of the universe, and hyperspace definition is a higher dimension, so this is 4 to 5 dimensional. And islands in PVZ has its own separate space-time. Also time to explain where dream scales. As shown, dreams are their own worlds or universes in which they can affect reality or real and physical beings from real life. And dreams has their own space, which can be argued their own space-time due to space-time relativity. Dreams to real beings are just a mental landscape. So humans and anything in reality can be argued to be 4 minus 5 dimensional, with space-time being 5 minus 6 dimensional, and that hyperspace can be argued to be 6 minus 7 dimensional too. They also created an infinite amount of beings in the dream world. They fuse together eat the zombies. Comics also views the games and themselves as fiction or two-dimensional. The game Zombies help make the PVZ comics with the comics artist and claim they could eat the writer's brains. As they even made this concept art book where they promote the PVZ comics. And Paul even said the comics are canon somewhat.
Now it's time for the Multiverse. It's made up of realms called infinities.
Each infinity has a limitless energy source. Note the zombies, nor did the plants even knew what the Gnomeverse was called or what it is. The Gnomeverse has existed before Earth was even formed, maybe even before the universe was made. Time in the Gnomeverse is always unstable, and the Gnomeverse itself is always timeless, which means time is always at a standstill. Time in PVZ can possibly, as I state, possibly be infinite, as it very possibly. King Gnomus is just referring to the infinities or the Gnomeverse, even though Plasma P-Shooter statement itself claims space-time is infinite. The gnomes themselves are infinite, as there is an infinite amount of them. The Gnomeverse has the string theory, but it needs context, so don't really try using this unless you're using a rat. Also, the PVZ comics are illogical as hell, and I just wanted to state this. PVZ comics also have their own timelines and also space-time. Also, mirrors are possible windows to parallel dimensions in the comics. Crazy Dave also coded PvZ heroes and fixed the game because PopCap needed help. And respawning is canon in PvZ, and even when they're banished or are unrevivable, they will still just respawn. And the PvZ manga is indeed official and licensed by both PopCap and E. And P-Shooter can swear. But anyways, this is everything about PvZ I have access to. Tell me what do you think in the comments, and also am too high on crack for this.